Hey Washington, D.C. interns, let's talk a little bit about your service learning proposal and the service learning experience that you'll be having in the UGST course. So to get you started, why are you doing service learning as part of a policy internship program? Well, what we do is we like to connect this service learning experience because it's really part of the larger policymaking process if you think about it. All of these nonprofits, these social organizations that are addressing environmental, social, and global issues are about the direct service aspects related to it. So you might have been working on things like homelessness in the legislature, or you might be advocating or lobbying for different groups or organizations, but often once that policy is created, these organizations that you'll be volunteering with, those groups are the ones that are doing the direct action and the direct service to the larger community. And so getting the experience of how they're approaching these issues on a micro level scale will help better inform your macro decision making when you're helping influence policymakers and legislative processes. So when you're choosing an experience here, we want you to choose an organization that you are personally connected to. And when I say that is the personal is often political, and what that means is that folks are definitely more motivated to give to the policymaking and the political process if they're personally invested in the topic of choice. So we want you to choose an organization that you connect with that environmental, social, or global issue that you want to spend your 6 hours of service doing. We do ask that you stay with the same organization for the course of the 6 hours rather than volunteering two, and two at different organizations, because we find students have a more richer experience if they stay with the same organization. So if you're looking at the proposal itself, really what we're wanting you to do is choose that organization and do a little bit of pre-flexion by completing the online Qualtrics survey. The reason we do it in Qualtrics is because we want to track these experiences beyond just the semester that you're doing it, but even the semesters previously and then the future semesters of interns that are going to be doing these service learning experiences, so we can better update our opportunities that are available for students to do and the types of organizations they might volunteer with going forward. So complete that. The main part of the proposal that we're looking at is how it connects to that social, global, or environmental issue. So really spend some time developing that aspect of the proposal, and then also get scheduled. Reach out to the volunteer coordinator, put it in your agenda as to when you're going to be volunteering. You'll actually conduct the service, and then at the end of it, you'll need to complete the reflection. All the 6 hours of service as well as the reflection are due at the date that's listed in the syllabus. So make sure you're planning ahead for that. You can't still have 2 hours left when you're submitting that reflection. All of the service is required to be completed at the time that the reflection is due. So with that being said, some students say that, hey, I don't have time, I'm working a full-time job with this internship, how do I fit in service on top of it? Well, since it is an academic part of the course, we do ask that you ask your supervisors. They might let you off afternoon or give you a day off to volunteer for a conference or event that an agency might be hosting. So if you're working out with your supervisors and letting them know that it's academic related, they're often pretty flexible with you. It's just a matter of communicating ahead of time. So that's a little bit about your service learning experience that we hope you have as part of the course. If you have any questions or you're running into any problems or you're having difficulty scheduling things with your volunteer coordinators at the different agencies, reach out to the program contact listed on the syllabus. We'd be happy to assist from afar to help making sure things are going smoothly. Don't wait till the last minute or send an email the day before the reflection is due and saying that you haven't been able to do it. You'll still be counted as a late assignment submission in that case. So do plan ahead and communicate. So we hope that helps give you some additional context, and we look forward to hearing about your service learning experiences.